Moving on now, after maintaining silence for quite a while, Sandalwood actor Shruti has decided to file a defamation suit. The maid Shobha had earlier filed a complaint against Shruti, accusing her of harassing her. Earlier, Shruti had also denied claims made by the maid. Instead, she claimed that her maid had cheated her by releasing her personal information to her ex-husband Chandrachud. She had also accused her maid of colluding with her ex-husband and trying to defame her. And now that the case that Shobha had filed against Shruti has come to an end, with the police finding no substantial evidence against the actress, Shruti has decided to take the step of filing a defamation suit against Shobha. Her sole intention, as she told us, is to bring out the truth in the case, as her family members, her fans and her followers and friends and well-wishers have been extremely pained with all these developments, and she would like the truth to come out for them. Well, just a few weeks back, Shobha had gone on to accuse Shruti of restraining her against her wishes. Shobha had also gone on to claim that Shruti had misbehaved with her and her little son as well. But as a counter-complaint, Shruti claimed that all the allegations were false, and Shobha was in fact colluding with her ex-husband Chandrachud, and both of them were only trying to defame her. Well, it's far from over for JDS leader H.D. Kumaraswamy in the cash for MLC seat case. Now, advocate Satyananda has sent a written complaint to President Pranab Mukherjee. On receiving the complaint, the President has directed the Secretary of the Union Home Ministry to take appropriate action in the matter. Well, the developments come a few weeks after an audio clip had surfaced that went on to record a conversation involving H.D. Kumaraswamy, where he, while interacting with his party members, had said that certain tickets could not be distributed as they had already been allotted to individuals in exchange of cash. This had led to quite a furore, as the general norm is to give tickets based on merit, seniority and capability of an individual. However, H.D. Kumaraswamy came out to defend his actions and said that there was nothing shocking or surprising that was said in the audio clip, and that it was just being blown out of proportion. He also went on to claim that all the parties, including the Congress, the BJP, indulged in such activities. Even as the issue seemed to have simmered down, one advocate, Satyananda, has written a letter to President Pranab Mukherjee to look into the matter. And now Pranab Mukherjee has sent across a note to the Secretary of the Union Home Ministry to look into the matter. And well, despite stringent action and awareness, sexual harassment cases continue unabated in the state. In another case from Tumkur, a 40-year-old woman has cried sexual harassment in the hands of her manager Shantaraj. The accused Shantaraj, a resident of Kuvempu Nagar in Tumkur, is the manager of Uday Shankar Gas Agency. Reportedly, the manager had called the 40-year-old victim over to his house and forced himself upon her. It is also learned that he tried to forcibly kiss her. The victim has now registered a complaint of sexual harassment against the manager after he molested her on the 1st of July. Well, the incident took place over a month ago, but the victim has now mustered up the courage to file a complaint against her supposed perpetrator, the accused Shantaraj being her manager. Shantaraj is the manager at a gas agency where the victim works, and it is said that the accused called the victim over to his residence and then forced himself upon her. He tried to forcibly kiss her and drag her towards him. After bearing the pain and trauma and shock for over a month, the victim has now decided to come out in the open and file a case against Shantaraj.
617-415.
And well, the Ramnagara police have been held responsible for the tension in Silk Town. This revelation came about today when a press conference was held by the Ramnagara District BJP Committee and the Bharatiya Kranti Sena. Swami Pranavananda, the head of Bharatiya Kranti Sena, said that IGP and the CPI were responsible for the violence and tension in the town. The allegations led to a war of words between the cops and Swami Pranavananda. Well, these were the scenes that were witnessed at a press conference that was organized by the Bharatiya Kranti Sena. This comes in the backdrop of the Arkeshwara temple in Ramnagara being vandalized on Sunday morning. The incident came to light when the Pujari, along with his daughter, entered the temple premises to find the temple vandalized and miscreants continuing to vandalize the temple and even tried to attack them. The situation had turned grim in the Silk Town, and a Bandh call was also initiated just yesterday. Today, a press conference was held in which the leaders of Bharatiya Kranti Sena accused the police officials of instigating this tension in Ramnagara because of the temple violence and blamed them for the entire mess that had happened. That led to an altercation between the police as well as the Bharatiya Kranti Sena activists, which is headed by Swami Pranavananda. The situation turned tense and a volley of verbal abuses was exchanged. Well, a shocking act of brutality by a brother has come to light in Bengaluru just a day after Raksha Bandhan. A man identified as Suresh chopped off his sister's head for refusing to marry his friend. Santosh committed the ghastly act along with his friend Suresh, who she had refused to marry. Suresh is married and also has 2 children. The incident took place on the 27th of July when she was returning home from work. This is seen as an act of revenge as the victim had thrown out her brother earlier for having an illicit affair with his sister-in-law. A shameful incident there being reported in Bengaluru, even as questions are being raised on the safety of women. Here is a brother who has attacked his own sister in the most horrific manner. He has shaved off the front portion of her head and cut her hair while she was returning home on the 27th of July for the mere reason that she refused to marry a man of his choice. The man in question, Suresh, was also involved in the crime. Suresh is a father of 2 children and wished to marry Santosh's sister, but when the sister refused, both the men decided to attack her and deface her. The RT Nagar police have registered a complaint in this regard and will be further looking into the matter. This entire case is seen as an act of revenge, as not only had the victim refused to marry a man of her brother's choice, but had also thrown her brother out of her house as he was having an illicit relationship with his own sister-in-law. This incident gave rise to a lot of vengeance within Santosh, who came out and sought revenge in the most horrific manner.